Steve, we haven't got a slideshow, so we're going to wing it. Just use your heads. And if it's funny, laugh. If it isn't funny, laugh again. And if it's crude, laugh some more.
Yeah.
Right.
We're going to get told off by mum after.
Exactly, grounded.
Right, anyway, cheers for coming. And before I go any further, I just want to say what an amazing stack weekend we had. 13 people stuck in the lift. I mean, it was going to be a nice remember. But I'm not going to lie. 12 were stuck in the lift. Biddy's dressed in a Tinkerbell outfit. I mean, some of us got the wrong idea, basically. I know we're family and friends, but we're not exactly fussy, are we?
Wait, what happens in Southampton stays in Southampton. Ditch the bits from the stag do.
That's that earlier.
You can't put them on because it's crude. Get rid of it. Rid of it.
No one pick them up. No one pick
And the
them up.
rest.
You got to hide.
Come on, carry on. More.
It's not that bad.
That's... What do you think? No, Mum goes skits. Is that it? You sure? You've got more left? Steve, I still can't believe you did that.
You promised me you wouldn't say it.
That leads me to say that Callum and Becky will now cut the cake.
No, Zach, seriously, you've got to say something about a happy couple. We're obviously here today for a reason, so let's play something nice, wing it, make it up if we have to. That's cool.
Yeah.
So, good evening, family and friends. In case you're wondering why you chose us as his best men, because we're brothers, as Steve explained. But we're both honoured to be here doing this for him, giving him a chance to slate him a little bit. You ask why, knowing that we would just slate him, he could have chosen a friend for the army or somebody else. But at the end of the day, he loves, respects us, and he knows what's going to happen because we're family. And I'm Ryan, obviously the oldest and the one that brains for the family. This is Zach, the youngest, the one who thinks he's the best looking.
I don't think I know, come on. Here a week, right? Here a week.
But I guess Callum chose us for a half-decent tribute. Between two of us, we should come up with something good. But usually...
Oh, sorry.
No comment. But usually, when the three of us end together, it's a brawl. Somebody's in A&E, something's broken on the mantelpiece at home, and usually, Mum and Dad are stressing. You can see Dad's got no hair and Mum's going grey.
You're going to be dead. You're dead.
So,
I didn't want to say that.
Good man. I know I could rely on it.
but the traditional stuff, on behalf of the bridesmaids, flower girls, page boy and usher, we'd like to thank Callum for his kind words. I think we all agree in this room, they all did look fantastic, and they looked amazing, and they did a brilliant job in the duties they had to do. So, boys, girls, ladies, and nearly gents, thank you very much for what you did.
Thank you.
All this talk about bridesmaids, I'm told there's some sort of tradition between chief bridesmaid and the best men. I mean, I'm free later, so we'll go back and you can tell me what this tradition is. Give me a little song. My room number 69, okay? Kenny, my room number 69, alright?
Just remember to play it safe.
Charlie, you in on that?
Oh, well, sorry?
I'm not.
Not today, son.
But seriously, Callum, listen up, dude. You've done the best thing ever by getting married to Becky. You've got yourself a beautiful, young, who will provide you with many happy memories and moments in life, as you just said yourself.
And a baby in a year.
Oh, I agree with that, shake on that. But we can all see you're a perfect couple, evidently compatible, you've got the same values, frame of mind, and so obviously in love, and the same height. But I did feel proud in church today, watching you walk down. I know Bid said he cried, and it sort of woke me well up a bit, because you look beautiful. And Yeah, it did.
Oh.
Then thank you for marrying my brother and making a decent man out of the guy. But you looked amazing. You're part of our family now. You've been a part of the family for a while. It's official today. You're a hoblin.
God help you.
You're hoblin by name and not by nature. But the family couldn't wish for a lovelier girl to be a granddaughter, daughter, and sister-in-law. So welcome, Becky. One thing, can you please make sure you spell the surname correctly? Ladies and gents, the invitations you received for this wedding are the second print, because the first print had a basic spelling error in it, Becky.
That you didn't even pick up.
My girlfriend is not part of the family.
Yeah, but you didn't.
You didn't.
Welcome.
Right, my turn now. I'm going to tell you a few stories about the stag. I mean Callum, not stag again. Yeah, my bad. Right, he's commonly known as Biddy or Bid from Trowbridge or Trowbridge area. Okay, this is goes when he was 2 days old. His grandma had him in her arms and she said, "Callum Edward Keith Hoblin is such a big name for a little scrap of a thing." So old Terry turned around and said, "Who's old? Little old Biddy." So I guess the rest is history. He got to kind of 16, like started flirting with girls, and little old Biddy kind of stuck. We used to shower, dude. When I was younger, I idolized Biddy. I mean, we'd all say that. To be honest, I still do. But he went buggered off to the army at 16. You know, couldn't stand mum. He'd come over the weekends, get severely drunk downtown, come back home, and then just get naked, go to bed. Fine. Next morning, I come in, get his jeans, give him a little shake. Out comes £4. Happy days. Wait, this is a true story. No, I didn't need pocket money. I had Biddy. 3 years. We bought. Was it 300 quid? 300 quid over 3 years. All in pound coins, £2 coins, and the occasional note if I shook hard enough. So if you and Becky have a row, you're more than welcome to stay around me. Petrol's a bomb these days. Yeah, I've got one more story about the stag weekend.
Zach! What have I said, dude?
I just want to
Southampton,
say,
stay Southampton.
how much money you spent in that lap dancing club?
But Zach, come on, keep it clean. We don't want to get this man in trouble with the girls.
Oh yeah.
He was a sensible, he went over early.
I know he did, by the way.
You were just like that. Oh, I don't like it.
Finished your debt. I'm Steve.
But Biddy, you're a clumsy sod, aren't you really? Mum and Dad have spent many visits down Trowbridge A&E with you doing something daft. There's got a few times. The one time we were playing 40-40 with his kids and I was chasing him and he ran into rusty wire and cut a line in his neck. It's still a marker, remember? Yeah, he rocked up sewer marks and got a cut on his neck, down casually a few stitches. And then we've got a time, he got a golf club in his eye from his friend. And it just did cause his around nicely. Apparently the actual eye was bleeding, if I'm correct. And he went walking around like a mummy for half a week with a big bandage on his head. And there's the obvious time as a kid, walking on the wall, family day out, falls off the wall, cracks it open, family day out, not family day out. But I've got to say the classic with you, Biddy, that most of us might remember that you've told the story, is while you were serving in Iraq, you decided to feed a camel, didn't you? With Pringles. What flavour Pringles?
I can't remember.
But credit to you, embracing the local culture and wildlife. But you took it a bit too far, didn't you? You decided to ride the poor beast. Now I quote, this is from the words of Callum, all was good and okay until the camel changed direction. So this resulted in Biddy falling off the camel, smashing his elbow open and getting a nice bit of glass embedded in it. But he didn't realise at the time, so back home after the tour, hospital visit, big bit of glass, and he's going, look what I got, look what I did. And he fell off a camel. So another hospital visit, more injuries. But thankfully, that was the only scar or battle scar you received on that tour, so you come home safe and sound, so it's all good. But anyway, babe, I could sit here telling stories about you, what you've done, and our capers, but I don't want to put Becky off you on a first marriage. She's a good girl and you need to keep hold of her. So,
Ryan mentioned earlier about him going to A&E a lot. Not did he only take himself to A&E, he put me in A&E twice. First time, 18 months old, little brother decides to let aeroplane, so spinning around. Obviously, he ain't the strongest kind of guy, is he? Right. He sends me to my mum's headrest, cut eye, and stitches. And then 2 years later, thought I kind of forgot about that. He decides to wind me up, so I'm, quite a tough little kid himself. When he got the garden shears, pretty angry. I didn't know how to use them. He was going. So I lifted him up, went for it, and chopped my nose off. But he's that kind of guy, he's that clumsy. I mean, poor Becky had to get on her knee, because he's just not the brightest spark. I actually don't know why this is. I mean, probably because he started selling firecrackers at school, setting the fire alarm off, nicking Pokemon cards and giving them to his little brother. Or he probably just a late developer. I mean, he didn't stop being in bed till 17, and that's no lie. Is that a lie?
Stop that, no!
just uses the mirror instead.
He was a bit of a rude boy at school, but we recently went to a Tinchy Shrider concert, and we were coming outside like, and loads of young kids behind us, and Biddy gets a phone call, it's Becky. Baby Kate? What? I'm coming home now, sweetie. Yeah, I love you. Wow, how gay. I knew it was serious. When my brother started shouting Baby Kate's on the phone, I was not impressed. And he still has the front, call me gay. Come on. I love you, Becky. Wow. It just needs to stop, Biddy. So, that's my pop and dad, alright? So I don't have to worry too much. Right, so for you, pal.
Could be more offensive.
Yeah, it could be. That works. Oh, and wheeling the Lego bucket and putting the Lego back. Thanks, Granny Sue. Who does that? Who wheels the Lego bucket?
Him and his mate. Apparently I chopped them in their room so they used the Lego bucket.
Right, Danny, probably just a good reason to look at it, really, to be honest.
But Bid, you're a good brother, good friend, and a fantastic drinking buddy. We've had brilliant times, haven't we, when we've been out on the lash. And we've had brilliant times as well when we're sober. We could go on about them, but at the end of the day, they are offensive, they will get us in trouble, and it probably would put Becky off you for life. But as everyone's aware here, you're also a soldier of the British Army. We've served in both current theatres of war. And we're grateful that you've done that, because we're all grateful. And on all occasions, as I said before, you've come home safe and sound, thank God. But I'd like to say a big thank you to you, the other soldiers in the room as well, especially you guys from the artillery room. We all know you do a brilliant job, so thanks lads. Is there any army girls here? No, so thanks lads. So all this leaves me to say, to friends and family, I'd like to propose a toast. Toast is to love, happiness and good health. So please raise your glasses. Love, happiness and good health.
That's funny, last week it was sex, drugs and rock and roll. Now things can change, eh?
Sex, drugs and rock and roll.
Yeah, I mean, okay, what happens in Southampton stays in Southampton.
Yeah, good boy.
We hope anyway, you know what I mean.
So,
Well, that just leaves me to say cheers for letting us share this amazing day with you. And I'll hand you back over. Enjoy the rest of your night, guys.
Thank you very much.